Hello everyone and welcome to the garage. In today's video we're going to be talking about what was supposed to be just a satisfying time lapse of a valve cover gasket service on my friend's 2011 335i coupe. It's the E92 chassis with the N55 engine, and I found that there was not a lot of information out there on doing this job with those particular criteria. Out of the stuff that was there, I found that there was quite a lot of misinformation and it was misleading. I followed the instructions laid out by the tutorials online, and I found that it actually caused me more problems than solutions, and as a result I actually had to do the job twice. Other tutorials that I found out there, I found that most of them had to do with experienced individuals doing the job and showing how they perform the job, rather than trying to show how someone that's never done it before, how they should attempt to do it. And I think that that's a very crucial point, because if you're looking at that video, if you're looking at that tutorial, why do we need to know how an experienced person does it? Why don't you show how somebody who's never done it before should try to attempt it in order to make as few mistakes as possible? So in this video, I'm going to show you an extra step that you can take that'll make the job of taking off the valve cover gasket and installing it way easier than what's currently shown out there. And I'm not going to go into details on the rest of the job. That is already out there, readily available. You've got different platforms that the N55 came on, and there's tons of videos from much better YouTube channels than mine. However, I am still going to include a time lapse just so you kind of get the overall idea of how it is, and just for your viewing enjoyment, let's say. Even though all the tutorials basically say how difficult it is to actually remove the valve cover because of the tight clearance, none of them seem to mention that it's necessary or even possible to remove the cowl and the windshield area components in order to make the job a whole lot easier. The reason why you want to take this extra step is because it will prevent you from damaging the valve cover on the way out, and it'll save you a whole bunch of cleanup from debris and all that stuff from falling into the engine, because you can be way more careful when removing it. And also, when you're installing the gasket, you can check much more easily if the gasket is actually staying on there. Plus, you don't have the whole factor of the gasket riding on the head of the engine and forcing it off. So that's a really big plus. And the other thing is torquing down the bolts. You can actually torque it down with a straight bit instead of having to use like crooked bits and get like, you know, guesstimate of how accurate the torque really was. But if this video helped you at all, give it a thumbs up if you could, or subscribe. And if you didn't, well, just dislike it, leave a nasty comment. No hard feelings. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
all the screws are out. It's all loose, ready to come out. Look how easy it comes out now that the tray is out. Getting caught on the DME connectors there, harness. Fuel rail still in place, look at that.